Let's discuss replacing the left front wheel speed sensor on this 2001 Honda Odyssey van. Now it's going to be the same from side to side, but for video purposes, we're just going to do the left front right now. So before we get into this, we're going to have to go up top, pop the hood, and disconnect the electrical connector in the engine compartment. And then we'll feed the grommet through and do our work under here. Let's go up top and do some work. Now here we are in the engine compartment, and you'll notice that there's an orange connector here. That's our left front speed sensor connector. So we're going to press the release tab, disconnect it, and then we're going to gently push the grommet through the inner wheel well, and then we'll be able to go back underneath and do the rest of the job. Now we're back underneath the vehicle. We've got the left front wheel removed, and we've got 3 hold down bolts that we have to remove. First is going to be one on the inner fender, another one will be mounted to the strut, and another one will hold it to the steering knuckle here. Now it's important when we're all done to install these tie down bolts again so that the wire's not flopping around and get tied up in the wheel or the axle and cause further damage. So let's go ahead and remove these 3 bolts. Now that all the tie down bolts have been removed and we can get our wiring out of the way, now sometimes this sensor is going to be rusted to the steering knuckle itself, so you might want to take a pliers and gently attempt to rotate this back and forth in order to free it up. In some instances, it might be necessary to actually break it off and extract all the pieces there if it's too stuck in place. Now the old sensor is removed, it's time to take a little bit of sandpaper or emery cloth and clean up the mounting surface and also the inner hole here where we're going to put our new sensor. We want to make sure that our new sensor is able to mount in there easily and mount flat down on the surface there. So we need to clean up a little bit of rust here to ensure that we don't damage the new sensor. Also, it's important that you don't get too crazy and use a grinder on this. If you look inside the hole there, you'll see the reluctor ring on the axle. We don't want to nick that. That could cause further damage and cause the axle to have to be replaced. So it's best to do it by hand and be careful about what you're cleaning, but you do want it nice and clean. Now that we've got the hole cleaned out, the mounting surface is cleaned up, I've gone ahead and taken a little bit of non-silicone grease and covered it up just to help prevent rust buildup in the future. So we'll take our new sensor and we'll put it in the hole, make sure it's mounted securely. And we'll install the hold down bolt. Now again, we'll go through the process, mount the rest of our brackets in place, plug it back in, mount the tire on, and we're all set.